The principle of the universe, movement embracing symmetry, and the seat of awareness. Hello everyone, it is a pleasure to meet you. Today, I would like to speak about the principles of the universe. When we discuss this topic, what comes to mind as the most fundamental element? Just as there are many paths to a mountain's peak, there are numerous ways to explain the universal principles that embrace humanity. Here, I wish to explore this through the lens of movement. Truly, everything is in motion, and that movement is one that embraces symmetry. In the beginning, movement as a single source possessed perfect symmetry. Nothing happened. In that state of perfect symmetry, spontaneous symmetry breaking occurred locally, giving rise to difference. From that difference, the seat of awareness, the capacity to discern that difference was revealed. As local symmetry breaks, a new order emerges, and the forces that maintain this order manifest. This is the formation of structure. Simultaneously, the differentiation of symmetry and the differentiation of awareness take place together. The human body is also a structure formed through a continuous chain of local symmetry breaking within movement. Empty awareness reveals itself within that structure by reflecting the world. Through humanity, the universe becomes aware of itself. To summarize once more, the universe is not a static entity, but movement embracing symmetry. In physics, symmetry is understood as the fundamental principle sustaining structure. Symmetry allows for conservation, but perfect symmetry creates no distinction. Without distinction, there is no change. Structure always begins with local symmetry breaking. The moment symmetry breaks locally, difference arises. Before and after are divided, and relationships are formed. This formation of difference and relationship is not merely a physical event. The existence of difference means that distinguishability has emerged, and distinguishability implies perceivability. When movement creates difference within itself, that difference simultaneously forms the conditions for awareness. Therefore, awareness does not suddenly appear from outside of movement. It is revealed through the very process in which movement, embracing symmetry, generates local differences. And this seat of awareness possesses a special quality. It is not a fixed entity with a specific direction, but an empty seat capable of accepting any difference. This seat of empty awareness is a space where all possibilities of movement are open. Anything can manifest there, yet it remains in a state not yet fixed to a specific form. On this seat, movement creates difference and forms structure, and consciousness gradually begins to reflect itself. The evolution of life has been a process of increasing complexity in movement, and the growth of consciousness has been a process in which awareness encompasses an ever wider range. Human beings do not stand outside of movement. We stand at the intersection where movement and awareness meet. And within humans, another directed movement exists, a movement that goes beyond self-preservation to expand relationships, choose cooperation, and aim for mutual prosperity, Sang-saeng. This movement is not an ethics imposed from the outside, but an inherent directionality that emerges naturally from the seat of empty awareness when movement has sufficiently matured. Hongik Ingan, to broadly benefit humanity, is the name of this directionality. Today, we stand in the midst of a great civilizational transition, the arrival of a hyper-centralized society, the manifestation of the principle of post-scarcity, and the era of post-language barriers. This transition is a stage where the complexity of movement is maximized, and it is a stage that simultaneously demands the expansion of awareness. The current era is a time when the inherent directionality of human beings is revealed more clearly from the seat of empty awareness. The universe is moving, and the deepest movement of humanity is naturally directed toward benefiting all people. I would like to conclude by saying that the act of broadly benefiting humanity is our intrinsic and essential direction, and it is rooted within the very principles of the universe. Thank you for your kind attention.